Have you ever wondered what truly separates those who achieve extraordinary things from everyone else? We often attribute success to innate intelligence, a stroke of luck, or perhaps being in the right place at the right time. But what if I told you that these are only small parts of a much larger picture? What if the real differentiator, the consistent thread woven through the lives of high achievers, isn't something they're born with, but something they cultivate? It's not about the hand you're dealt, but how you decide to play it. Time and again, both rigorous research and the compelling narratives of real-world experience point to a profound truth. Genuine, sustainable success stems from something deeper, something more fundamental. It originates in the way we think, the mindsets we choose to nurture, the core beliefs we hold about ourselves and the world, and the attitudes we bring to the challenges and opportunities that inevitably cross our paths. These internal frameworks are the unseen engines that drive our actions, shape our responses, and ultimately determine our trajectory in life. In this video, we're going to delve into 9 powerful mindsets. These aren't abstract theories. They are observable, practical ways of thinking consistently found in leaders, innovators, and change-makers across every conceivable industry and walk of life. My purpose here isn't just to list them, but to explore why they matter and how, by understanding and consciously applying these mindsets, you can begin to dramatically elevate not just your professional aspirations, but your personal life, unlocking a potential you might not even realize you possess. Let's start with the spark, the very engine of all progress: curiosity. This isn't just a passive wonder. It's an active, relentless pursuit of understanding. Successful people, the ones who truly innovate and lead, possess an insatiable curiosity. They are the ones who constantly ask why and what if. They don't just accept the status quo. They question it, they poke at it, they explore the edges of what's known. They understand that true discovery lies not in having all the answers, but in the courage to ask better questions, to venture into unfamiliar intellectual territory, and to never, ever assume they know it all. This relentless questioning is what fuels their journey. This mindset of curiosity is what keeps them from becoming stagnant. It's the antidote to complacency. Think about it. When you believe you have all the answers, learning stops. But when you approach the world with a beginner's mind, eager to learn, to explore different perspectives, to understand how things work and why they are the way they are, then growth becomes inevitable. It's this deep-seated desire to know more, to understand more deeply, that allows them to see connections others miss and to uncover opportunities hidden in plain sight. It's the foundation upon which new ideas are built and breakthroughs are made. Now, if curiosity is the engine, then resilience is the suspension system that allows us to navigate the bumpy roads of life and work. Because let's be clear, setbacks are not a possibility. They are an inevitability. No journey worth taking is without its obstacles, its failures, its moments of doubt. What truly separates those who ultimately succeed from those who falter and stagnate isn't the absence of adversity, but the presence of resilience. It's that profound ability to not just endure hardship, but to recover from it, to learn from it, and crucially, to grow stronger because of it. It's about getting back up. Not just once, but every single time. Resilience isn't about being unbreakable, it's about being adaptable and persistent. It's the quiet determination that says, this is hard, but I am harder. It's the capacity to look a failure in the eye, extract the lesson, and then channel that learning into renewed effort. Successful individuals understand that adversity is often a harsh teacher, but its lessons are invaluable. They don't just bounce back to where they were, they bounce forward, carrying with them newfound strength, wisdom, and a deeper understanding of their own capabilities. This ability to transform pain into progress is a hallmark of those who achieve lasting impact. Hand in hand with resilience comes a mindset that often fuels it: positivity. Now, I'm not talking about a naive, Pollyanna-ish wishful thinking that ignores reality. True positivity, the kind that propels successful people forward, is a strategic and pragmatic mindset. It's the conscious choice to look for the potential in every situation, to find the opportunity within the challenge, and to maintain a belief in a favorable outcome, even when the path is obscured by difficulty. It's about understanding that your attitude is one of the few things you have complete control over, and choosing one that serves your goals rather than sabotages them. This strategic positivity is what allows individuals to persist when others give up. It's an active state of mind that influences not just how they feel, but how they act. When you believe that a solution exists, you're far more likely to find it. When you focus on what can be done rather than what can't, you open yourself up to creative problem solving and innovative approaches. This isn't about denying problems, it's about confronting them with a hopeful and resourceful spirit. Understanding that even in the darkest of times, there's a flicker of light, a lesson to be learned, or a new path to be forged. Chapter 4. Cutting Through the Noise, the Discipline of Focus. In our hyper-connected, constantly buzzing world, the ability to focus is not just an advantage, it's a superpower. Successful people understand this profoundly. Focus isn't about doing more things, it's about doing the things and doing them with deep, unwavering attention. It's about consciously eliminating the distractions, both internal and external, that pull us away from what truly matters. They recognize that their time and energy are finite resources, and they allocate them with intention, prioritizing tasks that align directly with their most significant goals and their deepest values. This discipline of focus often means mastering the art of saying no. No to distractions, no to opportunities that don't align, no to the myriad of demands that can easily scatter our efforts. It's about creating the mental space required for deep work, for concentrated effort that leads to meaningful progress. When you're truly focused, you're not just busy, you're productive in a way that moves the needle. It's this ability to concentrate their energies on the vital few, rather than the trivial many, that allows successful individuals to achieve extraordinary results and make a real impact in their chosen fields. Chapter 5. The Architect's View. Playing the long game with strategy. While focus helps us execute in the present, a strategic mindset allows us to build for the future. Being strategic means looking beyond the immediate tasks and understanding the bigger picture. It's about seeing how today's actions connect to long-term objectives and making deliberate, informed decisions that pave the way for sustained success. Successful people don't just react to circumstances, they anticipate them. They operate with a clear vision of where they want to go and a thoughtful plan for how to get there, understanding that every small step should contribute to the larger journey. This isn't just about having a 5-year plan tucked away in a drawer, it's a way of thinking that permeates daily choices. It involves analyzing trends, understanding the competitive landscape, and recognizing potential obstacles before they become critical. A strategic mindset enables individuals to allocate resources effectively, to make calculated risks, and to adapt their approach as conditions change, all while keeping their ultimate destination in sight. It's the difference between simply working hard and working smart, ensuring that effort is channeled in the most impactful direction to build something lasting and meaningful. Chapter 6. Don't wait for the drive of proactivity. Many people wait for permission, for conditions to be perfect, or for someone else to tell them what to do. Successful people, however, operate from a different premise. They embody a proactive mindset. They don't wait for opportunities to knock, they go out and build the door. They take initiative, anticipate challenges before they arise, and act decisively to shape their own circumstances. This isn't about recklessness, it's about a sense of agency, a belief that they are the primary drivers of their own destiny rather than passive passengers. Proactivity means seeing a need and addressing it without being asked. It means identifying potential problems and taking steps to mitigate them before they escalate. It's about taking responsibility for generating results, rather than making excuses for why things didn't happen. This mindset fosters a sense of empowerment and control, allowing individuals to create momentum and steer their course, even in uncertain environments. They understand that the future isn't something that just happens to them, it's something they actively create through their choices and actions today. In a world where the only constant is change, adaptability isn't just a useful skill, it's a fundamental requirement for survival and thriving. Successful people demonstrate a remarkable capacity to be adaptable. They don't just tolerate change, they often embrace it as an opportunity for growth, learning, and innovation. Like water, they can shift their form, flow around obstacles, and find new pathways when the old ones are blocked. This isn't about lacking conviction, It's about having the wisdom to know when to hold firm and when to pivot. This ability to smoothly shift gears, to learn new skills quickly, and to adjust strategies in response to evolving circumstances is what allows them to not only navigate uncertainty, but to capitalize on it. They view unforeseen challenges not as threats, but as puzzles to be solved, as chances to develop new strengths. Adaptability fosters resilience, as it allows for a flexible response to setbacks. It keeps them relevant and effective, ensuring that they can continue to make progress even when the landscape around them is in constant flux. It's the superpower that allows them to turn disruption into advantage. No one achieves significant success entirely on their own. The most impactful leaders and innovators understand the profound power of collaboration. This isn't merely about working alongside others, it's about creating true synergy, where the collective output is far greater than the sum of its individual parts. Successful people actively seek out diverse perspectives, understanding that different viewpoints enrich the problem-solving process and lead to more robust and creative solutions. They believe that we is almost always stronger, smarter, and more capable than me. Collaboration thrives on trust, respect, and a shared purpose. It involves listening as much as speaking, supporting others, and celebrating collective wins. By fostering an environment where people feel safe to contribute their unique talents and ideas, successful individuals unlock a wellspring of collective intelligence. They build strong relationships and networks, knowing that these connections are not just beneficial for achieving specific goals, but are essential for long-term growth and support. They understand that by lifting others, they ultimately lift themselves and the entire endeavor. Underpinning all these mindsets, acting as a fertile ground from which they can all flourish, is what psychologist Carol Dweck famously termed the growth mindset. This is the fundamental belief that our abilities, our intelligence, and our talents are not fixed traits set in stone from birth. Instead, it's the conviction that they can be developed through dedication, hard work, effective strategies, and learning from others. It's the understanding that effort is the path to mastery, and that challenges are not indictments of our limitations, but opportunities to stretch and grow. A growth mindset transforms your entire approach to life and work. It means you embrace challenges rather than shying away from them. You persist in the face of setbacks, seeing them as crucial learning experiences. You see effort not as fruitless toil, but as the essential ingredient for developing your capabilities. You learn from criticism instead of feeling defeated by it, and you find lessons and inspiration in the success of others rather than feeling threatened. This belief in your capacity to learn and improve is truly foundational. It's the mindset that says, I am not yet who I will be, and the journey of becoming is exciting. As we've explored these 9 mindsets, curiosity, resilience, positivity focus, strategy, proactivity, adaptability, collaboration, and a growth mindset, are far more than just interesting concepts. They are the very architects of our reality. They shape everything, from how you interpret a difficult conversation with your boss, to how you lead your team through uncertainty, from how you bounce back from a personal disappointment, to how you envision and build your future. They are the internal compass and rudder that guide your journey. The most empowering truth about these mindsets is that they are not innate traits you're either born with or you're not. They are skills. And like any skill, they can be learned, they can be practiced, they can be strengthened, and ultimately, they can be lived until they become second nature. Whether you're at the helm of a large company, navigating the beautiful complexities of raising a family, courageously launching a passion project from your garage, or simply striving to live a more engaged and meaningful life, these mindsets will serve as your unwavering allies and your most reliable tools. So how can you begin to consciously cultivate and implement these powerful frameworks in your own life, starting today? First, try choosing just one mindset per week to focus on intentionally. Second, make a habit of journaling your experiences, what worked, what felt uncomfortable or challenging, and what you learned about yourself in the process. Third, consider finding an accountability partner or a mentor with whom you can discuss your progress and challenges. And finally, revisit this list, perhaps monthly, to track your development and renew your commitment. The world desperately needs more people who are curious, resilient, positive, focused, strategic, proactive, adaptable, collaborative, and growth-minded. Why not start with you?